Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to Connect Africa. This is our daily live or streaming session where we bring you issues that are happening within the continent and outside the continent that impacts Africa. So for today, our topic is Sudan. As you can see from the title, the forgotten war. You know, the world has on its record telling us the war that happened between 1950 to 1953, the war between the US, South Korea, and their Western allies on one side against North Korea and the Chinese communists. So they call it that the forgotten war because it was overshadowed by the World War II. But here at this time, the war in Sudan has entered to its fifth month, but it's overshadowed by other events that are happening in the continent. Also, the revolutions or the coup, whatever you call it, what's happening in West Africa and the Ukraine Russia war as well. So we are here bringing you people from the ground and from the diaspora, but Sudanese people, to tell us exactly what's happening and how can we help as an African. So for that, we have Abdallah Bashir with us. And then Bashir El Sadiq, but Abdullah Bashir is joining us from the diaspora from Europe, but he's Sudanese. And Bashir El Sadiq is from Sudan, but he has a connection problem. That's why actually we have delayed the program, trying to get him. So at any time when it works for him, he will join us. So let's start. First of all, welcome, Abdullah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you for having me today here.
Thank you. No, thank you for being here. And you are on board to tell us, to update us what's happening in Sudan right now. So Abdullah Bashir, just to say a few words, he's a visual artist based in Europe. Tell us a bit about yourself, and let's go straight to if you can update us what's
Okay.
happening now in Sudan.
Mm. Okay. My name is Abdullah Bashir. I'm from Sudan. I graduated from the College of Fine and Applied Art to painting department 2004. Since I graduated, I start doing my art. I did a lot of exhibition inside Sudan and also outside in Ethiopia, in Dubai, Uganda, Egypt, and now I'm here in Sweden. I live here for Sweden from 2021, so almost 3 years now here. Also, I have been active in different activities like workshop. I have been like kid teacher in some art school here in Sweden. So all all my activities in the art field. Yeah. Yes. What is going on in Sudan? I think as we all know, but uh, I was in touch with connect with my family in Sudan, my sister, my brother, my friend also, and my also my art my friend who was working in art. Uh, to help them, we did something like I get a call from Egypt, from girl, she live in Egypt, and they asked me to send them some pictures of my painting. So they gonna print it and then they make exhibition. And when if they sold this painting, so they will send this to artists who are suffering now in Sudan. We did that, and I think it was very nice project. As I heard, they send me feedback, everything. And now just try to help some artists in Sudan. Some of them now they arrived safely to like in Juba, and some of them now in Uganda, and still we are working on that. Yeah.
Uh, okay, thank you for that, Abdallah. So, are there communities, Sudanese communities in Sudan, or it could be in general in Europe, that you do together to help the people back home?
No, not really. Like in the city that I'm living now, there are few, but maybe in another city, like I don't know, maybe in Stockholm or another city, but no. But like individual, like I think every person, like he doing his effort to help his family and like that. But we didn't like mm, made something like something like yeah, like organization or yeah.
uh, what are really currently what are the problems or the challenge the most challenge that the Sudanese people are facing right now? I understand that there is no flight to Sudan coming in or going out, and people really who try to flee out from the war have a problem. So this is one of the things, but I'm sure there are many other challenges. This is one amongst many.
Exactly.
Can you tell us what is really the challenge that the people are facing right now?
Exactly, yeah. The big issues now about the hospital, the people who are sick, you know.
Mhm,
So like most of hospital now it is out of service, like, and also there's no medicine, and also
mhm.
there's no electricity in the water. So this is it really hard for people that are suffering now because of this. This is the most important thing. And now I think we are in the like autumn season. So also this is it was really bad because you know there's many disease coming in this like rain season. Yeah. So now people they are suffering because of because of this.
Are there any humanitarian aid organizations that are providing food or whatever is needed that are
Just
supplying?
I don't have like very specific, but when I saw is what in see is in use, like the red the Red Cross try to help, and some organization like they need like permission to get in Sudan because I think now the situation in Sudan is really complicated. So like it's really like
How
we need.
so? How so? How it is complicated?
It is complicated because of these two arm. Like it is fighting between two arm. So like if we need to send uh, like food or medicine to the people, so like we need like it must be like this like safe way or road to send this uh, like needs to the people. Mm.
Okay. Uh,
Yeah, because
thank
I mean, yeah, like even this organization, it can be in danger, you know. Yeah, so like we need something like global or comment. So like comment, like we have to stop this war for at least for for 1 week, so people they can get their need. Mm.
I just see Bashir, but then we lost him
Mm.
again. Uh, what do you think that the people in the diaspora, Sudanese or others who wants to help, uh, what can be done? Like, for example, do you have ideas that you suggest this is the thing that we can do to provide those gaps that you said it's lacking on the ground. How can people help? Let me rephrase
How
it.
the people outside, you mean?
Yes, from
I
the
think
diaspora.
through the community. I think when if we back to Sudanese culture or heritage, they are always there. We support our families. Okay, and this is something in Sudanese culture. I think for me, for my own opinion, I think everyone who are now are living outside Sudan, he doing very like effort, very good effort to help his family or his friend. Yeah. So, but I think if 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 the money to make it like something like formula, it will be awesome.
It will be good to, in an organized way.
Exactly, exactly, exactly. Yeah,
Let's see. Bashir, are you with us? Still trying to connect.
yeah.
Do you feel somehow that this war in Sudan is forgotten, that the world has forgotten Sudan?
Sorry.
Do you
Yeah.
feel that somehow the world has forgotten about the war in Sudan?
Uh, sorry, I didn't get your question.
Do
Sorry.
you think that the world has forgotten about what's happening in Sudan, the war in Sudan? Do you think it's neglected?
Yes, yes, yes. Yes, I think it's always like when you are looking now to the world now and what is going on, like in Ukraine and like most now in people in Europe here, they are focused about Ukraine because this war in Ukraine they affect here in European countries. I think, oh, of course, it will affect in different countries, even in Africa, but the more dangerous is here in Europe. Like now here in Sweden, people they started to talk about. They are very afraid about this war because yeah, yeah, no, it is near to them, like just Ukrainian and Sweden, like Scandinavian countries. So uh, and now we see some cops in Africa, like in Niger and in I don't know what is I forget the other city in
Burkina Faso?
Burkina Faso. So now like every city is like started like yeah, but
Okay.
hopefully yeah.
Okay, let me just move to Bashir before again we lose him. Oh, it's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's
Ex-
just there for less than a minute and then it goes back. Yeah,
yeah.
so just to let you know to our viewers, so the plan was it was planned to have two people from Sudan from the ground, from Khartoum, and then our friend here, our brother Abdullah from the diaspora. So it was planned a discussion between three Sudanese here, but they didn't make it. The two, at least one is trying, but still having internet problem. So that's why instead of canceling the program, it's better at least to have Abdullah's view, what he think, even if he's outside. You know, I'm sure he's much more connected than all of us, as you have a family there, right? You have a family right now.
Yeah, like sister, mama. Yeah, yes, I have family.
What is your message now for the African people to help? It could be for the neighboring countries. it could be in general for Africa. Look, if we get Bashir, I will ask, I apologize in advance. I will immediately go to him. Okay. It looks
Yeah.
like
Okay.
we have
Yeah.
him now. Just
Correct.
let me bring him.
Okay. Okay.
Hello, Bashir. Can you hear us? Can you hear us,
Hi,
Bashir?
hi.
Sada.
Yeah. Yeah. Sad. Yeah. It's not work.
Okay, I'll just read
Yeah.
comments. Hi, Mikey. Yeah, I see your comments here. Yes, valid points. Ossie Ekwam, hello, Mahlet. What happened to African solutions to African problems? Africans look incredibly lame when the application of this is inconsistent. Um, so Mike is saying there was a point. Both SAF is the Sudanese armed force and the paramilitary rapid support force cannot rule together or separately. There's too much blood between. Yeah, so much damage has been done. UAE and Saudi Arabia must step back and take Egypt with them, allow the Eastern African community to mediate. So you can go ahead and Abdallah, you tell us what is your message for Africans. It could be the platforms like here, Connect Africa, or in general for the African citizens who are in the continent and outside. What can they do to help? To which organization to go? Or I don't know, like if you have any suggestion, how can people help if they want to help?
Yeah, I think just we are African. We have been for a long, long time. Like we are together. We are help each other. I think in this world, like yes, all we need, like we have to open our border to
Okay.
each other. Yeah, and we have to take care of each other in these circumstances. I think Africa now is uh, like these things it happened like in different countries in Africa, like in Ethiopia and before also in Egypt, and so like we have to support each other. This is like even without like governmentally, like just we are, and I think we are as a people, we are as African people, we have history in this what uh, like in this like support, kind of support. Yeah. Yeah. So that is, so I think that is all we need.
Hi, Bashir. Sorry. Hello, Bashir. Can you hear me, Bashir?
It's not what I think is the
Frozen?
connection is still.
Hi, Bashir. Can you hear me? I think it's frozen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Bashir. Can you hear me? No, no chance at all.
No. I think it's the network for is there. It's really yeah.
Is
But
it because it's in the evening or it's also the same in the daytime?
no, sometimes it's like it's not about time. It's about yeah,
Yeah, we lost him. I really, I see
yeah,
that people are asking, they want to hear his input. Me also, it's the very, he's also really
yeah,
the initiative of this program.
yeah.
Yes, Mikey, that's what we told him to join without video, but somehow it keep on coming. I don't know, maybe he couldn't do it, but yeah, I told him, I gave him that option to log in only with audio. Let's see if I can reach him. So one point you said, Abdallah, to make their border open because for people who are trying to flee the war, they couldn't go to neighboring countries. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying, yes, but it's
Okay, somebody asked a question, Osie Ekwam, is to you, to Abdallah. What is the solution required to bring peace to Sudan?
To bring peace to Sudan.
Yeah, it's a very, it's not an easy question. I mean,
Yeah, yeah. To bring peace in Sudan.
it does it need only political solution
Yeah.
or is there any other way?
Mm. I think now this war, now the Sudanese people now they know what mean peace and what mean war. Okay, we have war like in South Sudan before and in Nuba Mountain, and uh, and now this war is come inside the capital, inside Khartoum.
Let me try. Bashir, please. No.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's okay. Yeah,
Bashir, are you there? Hello,
please.
Bashir. Can you hear me? Yeah, it's still the same. So yeah, so sorry for cutting you.
No,
Please.
it's fine. Yeah, yeah, it's fine. Yeah. But now I think for me like all Sudanese people in different in different cities in Sudan. So now we have experience about war. Yes, it's something bad, but this is what's happened. What is happening now? Like this seem like the first war in Khartoum. At least not in the history. I'm not talking in the very long history, but at least for so. And I think now, uh, if we are saying like no for war, now is this uh, now we know like we know what does that mean like okay. So now I think so because the politicians they are a few people. Of course, they are trying to control the countries. They try to control the people. They have agenda with another countries. Okay, so we don't care. Just what we want is like to live in peace, and like we have and we need our countries like to be like this. There's law, there's democracy, freedom. Okay, uh, that is economy, good economy. Okay, education, health, care, and everything. And I think now we are very aware about these issues. Yeah.
All right, then. So, no, thank you, Abdullah, for sharing your view.
Yeah.
Bashir told us he will that try was for the last time,
Mm.
so we don't keep on waiting for him. So maybe
Okay.
I'll try to change time for in next time and
Next
try
time.
in the daytime if it's possible for him. But because it's really important to get his
Exactly.
view, what to know what's happening on the ground. He
Exactly.
really follows things daily, and he sent me. He has also an NGO dream organization. So that's why we wanted today. We really wanted to focus on the humanitarian aspect of it, and yeah, not from the political perspective,
Exactly.
which
Exactly.
is
Mm.
hard.
Mm.
But yeah, so Abdullah, unless you have any other message or something you want me to put in the description section or in the comment section, and then I pin it. If there's an organization that we put the name or account number for people to help, or if for people to reach out, then I can put that information here on the video.
Mhm. No, thank you. I don't have.
All right.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you. But we hope, hopefully, is Bashir. It was yes, as you said, Bashir. He work with like he has organization. Uh, yes, he work with education, and he have been in this war like inside Khartoum, and he is still in another city. I think in Khartoum, in the north, in Sudan. I think now. So yeah, hopefully we can.
Yeah, we can catch him
Yeah.
again. Definitely, we will not give up.
Yeah.
Internet is more often there's an internet problem, and it will be more so in a war zone. Uh,
Yeah.
when I'm about to close, he comes again to the studio, but still it's not connecting.
Exactly.
Hello?
Hi, Bashir, can you hear me now?
How are you? Yeah, I can hear you this time. You hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh my God. Very good. Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Now let's go to straight to the question. Okay. So I told our viewers already, you are from
I
the
try a
ground.
lot of time. I
It's
try a
okay.
lot of time to contact you.
It's okay. So tell us what is really happening. It has been now the fifth month. What's happening on the ground, Bashir? Everybody's waiting for you to hear what you have to say.
Yeah. Okay. First of all, thank you very much for giving me this chance. Okay. And we are do appreciate your interest in our problem in Sudan. And hi, my friend Abdullah. It's been long time, and I miss you a lot.
Yeah. Thank you. Is it?
So if my voice is clear, I can go through now and speak about the
Yes,
situation in Sudan. Is it clear?
it's good. Yeah,
Okay,
don't just
that's
be
good.
too far. Yeah, go on.
Okay, so I will just try to speak about things. As you know, before 5 months ago, there was like a war breakdown in our country, in Sudan. A lot of people suffer a lot from this war. Okay. Speaking about the reasons why this war is breaking down, is useless for us. But actually, the problem is there's a lot of people who lost their houses, their workplace, their things, and some of them even keep moving from their city, big city, Khartoum, to another place. But those who are staying in Khartoum, they are facing a lot of problems, just like the lacking of medicine, which is very hard. There's some people suffer from cancer, kidney problems, diabetic, blood pressure, and some of them are asthmatic. There's a lack of this medicine. You cannot find it because most of hospitals are off of work. Why it's off of work? Because those people they are staying in this hospital and they are using for them a place where they can change their things and after that they can move and attack the military. Okay, there's another problem which we are facing as an organization that the government itself it doesn't give a chance to organization to work, which is means what? If there is something sent from outside country, from our Sudan, those friends who is in another country, European
A
countries,
bit louder, sorry, Bashir. A bit louder.
like America, UK, they send stuff like medicine, clothes to help people in the country. The military will take this directly because they say this is not for civilian. It's very important to be for military. So they will take it from the border. Even if you buy it by your money, sometimes you buy a medicine from Egypt to help our people in Sudan. So when we come into the customer office, we will find a problem that this thing is going to be taken to the military and they will use it because they are in a war. So people or civilians cannot find any chance to get like the medicine or stuff like this. This is the first part. The second part, even for us, we cannot move in the street in a safe way. I mean, doctors who work with us in the organization or those who can wants to help, we cannot move in the street because we will be like a target so that they can just shoot us, which is make it very hard for us. In spite of all this, we try to make some kind of help to our people. We use like a hotline. We have like a telephone. So in places they call us. They need like medicine in the night, or someone will be wounded or things like this. So we call our doctors who is in the area where we got the phone from or the call from, and we send them to help people there. Okay, this is what we do. But now the big problem is those who left their houses and went to another big cities like Madani or Katala to settle there for a while because this war is going on now. It's almost 5 months and we don't know how long it's gonna work, but I think it's gonna take a long time. So those who
Uh,
left their houses
Bashir, let
went
me ask you. No, thank you for that. Let me ask. Do you receive donation like from the neighboring countries from the Eastern
Mahlet,
African
can you just
community?
raise your voice? I can't pick you up. So just can you raise your voice so that I can hear you?
I'll try. Do you
Yeah,
receive?
sure.
Do you receive help?
You know, I did
Do
my
you get
best to be
humanitarian
among
aid
you
from?
because of connection, because of stuff. So it's very hard, but I did my best to be among you now.
It's okay. It's okay. Do you get humanitarian aid from neighboring countries, from the Eastern African community or something?
Yeah, community, we are just like we are upset about the community. I mean, there's a
No,
lot
from
of
East
countries.
Africa, from the East Africa. Do you get humanitarian aid from neighboring countries?
Yeah, about humanitarian, like community itself. Okay, we are expecting in the beginning that they might help us a lot. In the beginning, we expected, but now what happened? I mean, there's a lot of countries even they don't speak about what happened in Islam. For example, today there was something like earthquake in Morocco. All countries in the world is help task for this, even us. They just stand after them. But now we have a war for 5 months, but no one asked. I don't know why. I don't know. Even some countries, I know they send some stuff for us, but the media, you will find nothing. Like we expect that people they are dying. Younger are dying. Children are dying now here in Sudan. But no one cares. Why? I don't know why. Why they keep silent? We're waiting for them to help us. Just to speak about what we are facing. Okay. We left houses. A lot of people pass away because of this. Older people, they are suffering a lot. Some of them even they lost their children. No one is speaking about. I don't know why. What's the problem? Okay, this is just make it like to make us crazy. We are expecting. We try to help a lot of countries before, even for Syria when they face problems. We just give thanks for them. Even we let them to stay at our homes. We give them even passports. But now, for us as a Sudanese, if we try to go out, we will find a problem. Okay, for example, now most of those MPs they closed and they left the country. So how come? Why for even? They have to be with us. They have to help us. If I want to travel somewhere, it's very difficult. I have to go back to where like and this is something very expensive. So why is this?
I cannot
I
hear
know
you.
there's a war in Khartoum.
Getting bad.
The other big they work for Sudan is safe now. Why don't they work there for a while? That is it. I don't know, but anyhow, we just need help. That's what I'm speaking about. I'm speaking about a humanity point. We need medicine. We need people to stand because we are not dying only because of war. We are dying of lack of things. That's the problem.
Wow, that's a big statement. I don't know if you heard him, but that last statement from Bashir was, "We are not dying because of the war. We are dying because of lack of things, because of shortages in hospital, because of shortages, with
Yes,
medicine,
Mahlet,
uh, food,
that's
and
you.
other things." That's a very important message. Now, before again the connection cuts you out, tell us what can the world, like the African people, whether in the diaspora or in the continent or even neighbor countries, for example, what do you expect? How can Africa can help you? African people can help the problem in Sudan.
Yeah, we are okay. We are a part of Africa and African countries. They did.
Louder to your speaker. Oh, we lost
Oh, it's
him.
no, we lost.
That's so unfortunate. Really, he's really trying his best. I think he might come back because the connection has been okay relatively for him. Yes, Mike, a good point. Ruto sends police to help Haiti, but cannot help neighboring Sudan. Yeah, very good point.
Mm, mm,
I was under the impression that East African community had offered assistance, not just in mediation, but humanitarian aid. I don't think so. They're just trying to twist things in through IGAD, uh, which it didn't work out. As you can see, there are two mediation groups. There was one channeled through IGAD. There's another one channeled, initiated by Egypt. People say, I mean, there is enough reason why, as you have seen, Ethiopia, Kenya, and others, all IGAD members, have taken in that mediation process. But at the same time, or was it just on the next day, Egypt has held a meeting, mediation, just to bash this one. But people have said. That the one in Ethiopia hosted that mediation in Addis Ababa, but they say there was a lot of foreign powers who have intervened there, so they should not have been part of it. It should have been allowed for Africa to solve its own problem by itself. So that's why you have seen the president of Eritrea, he attended the one in Cairo, but not the IGAD one. And actually, Eritrea was just welcomed again to IGAD. And then we have seen the prime minister of Ethiopia, after hosting that IGAD mediation, the next day flying to Cairo. So he attended both. There is, this geopolitics
mm.
playing, which is a problem, not to address the humanitarian aid. the African Union accepts that banning Sudan, if since ever since the coup happened, there's nothing they have done. But Sudan asked, even with the situation it is now, I think back in February they have asked, that is before the war broke out, to be reinstated again, to be a member again to the African Union. I don't think that was allowed, as far as my reading. It's a bit of complicated. That's why we are here. Actually, today I just wanted to dedicate this discussion tonight regarding humanitarian aid, because the political part we leave it for now. Sometimes, yeah, it's important to address the humanitarian issue, but not always. We also lost Abdullah. Okay, that's not good. But yeah, thank you very much for everyone for tuning in. So it has been a long overdue for me. I have hosted Abdullah and others a couple of months ago, after the war broke out, I think on the second month or something. But I felt that with all what's going on in the world,
Sorry,
yeah,
I don't know what's, yeah. Sorry, I
it's
don't know what's going on.
it's fine. I thought that we still have to talk about Sudan. If not us, then who will do it? If not us Africans, who will do it then? And this is a Pan-African platform, and these are the things exactly what we should do. But what I can do is, I will get the address of, because Bashir has an organization that they are hosting women, children, and others who are the victim of war, trying to help them. I will put the link, and maybe you can reach him out to help. If you want to take a part in that. But we are not done. We will, meaning we will continue on another day, bring other guests as well, hear what they have to say, maybe from the political perspective of it, and hear what they have to say about this Pan-African Parliament. What about Pan-African Parliament, Mikey? What do you want to hear their view about Sudan, or what? Yes, welcome again, Bashir.
Yes. You hear me?
Yes, we hear you. Please keep the
Oh,
mic close to you. So now
yeah.
go on and tell us what kind of help you expect from Africans.
First of all, I'm just expecting from our neighbor, African country, okay, to find a solution to this problem, because without negotiation, this war cannot be stopped. Okay, we will keep like this, fighting each other as long as possible. Will be hard, and will destroy country. Another thing, like they have to put pressure. I don't know how, but like they have to find a solution with us, because like opening border for us is a good idea. Let us feel that we are like in our second country. It's a very nice idea, but it will not be like our home, and we don't want to put a pressure upon them. A lot of people is staying now in Assyria, which is means this is might affect the economy, because like if you just post someone, you just post him, that means you have to prepare him with the medical stuff, with education, with things like this. So later on, this will be a problem for those countries. But if they find a solution, if they speak with the rebel, and if they persuade Mr. Burhan to go for election, for example, or to stop war for a while, at least for 3 months, which is let us to help people by giving them their needs, those people, they will go back to Sudan and they will stay. At least they have to persuade them to stop war for a while, for 3 months at least. At least this is what can be, because like it's easy for them. I mean, I'm speaking about like the governor on those countries, like in Kenya, in Uganda, in South Sudan. So if they put pressure up on the government here and up on the rebel because they have a relation with them, we can find a solution. We can negotiate. And why don't we make a dialogue in those countries? I mean, in African countries. Why do we have to go to Saudi Arabia? I do respect Saudi Arabia, but we are a part of Africa. So why don't we solve our problem among African countries? This is better. I think so. I mean, I'm not a politician, but I'm a person who faced a problem which is called war. I lost friends. I lost my family now. I didn't see my family for more than 3 months. I just keep calling them. Okay. So it's a very, very hard. So, and I know there's a lot of people like me, like Abdullah now he's staying out of Sudan. Even he called just his family. So we want to be among our family. We don't want a luxury life. We just want peace. We are a nation who love peace. Sudanese they love peace, but we don't find it now. We find war. It's something new for us. So I'm just praying that African countries can do something or can play a good role to solve our problem. That's all.
Interesting. So you said you want the neighboring countries like Kenya or Ethiopia to put a pressure on these generals to stop the war. But also Abdullah was mentioning the same. There were people from the ground from Sudan who wants to flee from the war. They find it difficult to cross borders. Is that so? You want them also to open their borders?
Well, let's try to be specific. I have a lot of people I know personally. For me, Mr. Bashir, they are staying in the borders. They want to go to Egypt, to Cairo, exactly. So they waste more than 2 months or half just to enter. So they lost money, they lost a lot of things, and they still waiting. Egyptian government they have a right to just let people enter after making a kind of investigation and so on. But there are elder people who are sick, so they can let them enter. They are women, so I think women are not dangerous, or they will not make a problem. So they can let them enter. They are children, okay? So they can let them enter. So opening the order will solve a problem, yeah, but for a while. What about the future? Like solving the problem itself inside Sudan, this is will help us as a Sudanese and will help our neighbor countries because if this problem is finished, there will be a lot of stuff will be finished. That's it. Because like people keeping moving from here to other countries, as I said before, this is will be to put a big pressure to those countries. Now most of those countries after Corona, they are facing economic problems, so they cannot stand for a long time hosting people. And also there is a lack of finding a job on those countries. Like for example, if I'm a Sudanese going to Kampala or something, it will be hard for me to find a job. So if I don't find a job, how come I survive? And I will not be alone. I will be with my family, with my children, with my wife. So it will be a very, very hard. Another thing for Sudanese themselves, being in a camp, this is something very new. You cannot persuade them to stay at the camp. They just want to be like in a flat or a house, and they have the idea this war has finished at any time and they will go back to their homes. So they cannot expect the idea to stay for a long time outside of Sudan or out in like in school. Now they are staying in school here because some of them they don't have families or friends. So when they move to a big city, they just some of them they are staying in school. But they have in their mind that this is will finish soon after 15 days, 20 days, 1 month, like this.
Thank you, Bashir. So, if I know that the audio is a bit problem, but I tried to follow what he said. So yes, neighboring countries have to open border, but not only opening border. If they can integrate them, help them to integrate, to find a job, to be able to work, so that they can help their family back, which are in Sudan. These are the things he mentioned. He said most of Sudanese people have hope, who fled from the country, have hope that they will come back in few weeks or a month. They really don't think that this war will be forever. We do not think also, but some things have to be done to stop it. So thank you very much, Bashir, for joining in. We will
Thank you.
I promise that you will have we will have again this kind of discussion where we bring also others, and we will invite you again what to update us what's happening on the ground. We also wanted to have today Sister Shima Mohammed, which she couldn't make it, but we will keep on this at least once in 2 weeks or something or less. We will bring you, and you can give us an update.
Okay, thank you, Mahlet, and we do appreciate what you did for us. And this is something, it makes difference for us to give us a chance to speak about our problem in the media. This is something very important. So thank you, and thank you to my friend Mr. Abdullah, and thank you very much. Bye bye.
Thank you. We will meet again. Bye.
you.
And thank you to our viewers as well. Thank you, Abdullah, for being here. So definitely not a first time. We will meet again, and we will keep on. You will keep us posted about what's happening in the diaspora, in the Sudanese community.
Sure. Thank you so much, Mahla. Thank you.
All right, and
see you again, and thank you for everyone who
I'll
was
see you.
Or talking.
All right.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.
Good. Yeah. So, my dear good people, family. So I will see you in the next edition of Connect Africa, or in one of our live streaming session. That was it for us for today. Bye.